If you're running Google Ads for your towing business and your campaigns aren't as profitable as they used to be, then this video is for you. I'll walk you through some of the possible reasons why your performance might be dropping and share some strategies that you can use that might improve your results without increasing your budget. So let's get started. So guys, we're in our Google Ads dashboard, and if you're a towing business running Google Ads and it seems like Google Ads is no longer getting profitable for your towing business, in this video we're going to go through some of the strategies that might help improve your results. And this is one of our example account, and this is a towing service business, and you can see the results in the last 30 days, and we have generated 515 phone calls and 344 conversions, and this is the cost per conversion, and this cost per conversion can be lower if we would consider the number of phone calls. So the number would be like $15-14 cost per conversion, but that's not a correct way to measure cost per conversion. The better way would be, even if somebody calls, let's say 3 times, 5 times, and it's a one customer, you should count that as one conversion. So here, that's why I'm trying to measure the number of unique conversions, and cost per conversion is calculated based on these kind of conversion numbers, not the number of phone calls. But overall, you can see the results: 515 phone calls, 344 conversions, and around $21 cost per conversion. And the conversion rate is around 22.5%. And sometimes certain campaigns might have much higher conversion rate, but overall, across all campaigns, the conversion rate is around 22.5%. And you can also see some of my other examples as well, where I've helped different local service businesses run their Google Ads campaigns and generated them phone calls. And you can also check my website to see more of these kind of case studies. And based on my experience, I'm going to share some strategies with you today. So the first thing, you should analyze the quality of your phone calls. Why Google Ads is not getting profitable anymore? Maybe the quality of the phone calls are not that high. Maybe you should work on the quality of the phone calls. So that's why you can analyze the quality of the phone calls. So one way would be by going to the call details report and analyze the quality of your phone calls. And I'm going to share our statistics for this account. A quick reminder, if you want to know how I got 2x more phone calls using 2 key strategies in Google Ads, click the link in the description below and I'll send you the video of how I did that for free. As you can see, we have 334 phone calls. They're mostly coming from ads. And this is not including phone calls coming from the website. They're mostly coming from ads, and there might be other phone calls coming from website or other sources, but these are the statistics for phone calls coming from ads, and they can also give you some overview. Or if you are using some kind of software, you can also analyze the quality of your phone calls by going through the software as well. But overall, that's how you can analyze, by going through the call details report of your Google Ads dashboard. So you can filter your phone calls by going here, and let's say you want to analyze how many of those phone calls are, let's say, less than 30 seconds. If they are less than 30 seconds, most probably they're not higher quality phone calls. So if you're going to check them, as you can see, 124 of those phone calls are not higher quality phone calls, and most probably they are not considered as conversions in our example as well, because I'm considering phone calls more than 30 seconds as conversions. If you're going to check that data, as you can see, if the call length is equal to 30 seconds and more than 30 seconds, then we are considering them as a conversion. Otherwise, they're not considered as conversions. And in our case, also, we're not considering them as a conversion. So you can analyze the quality of the phone calls like this and see why these kind of short phone calls are coming and where they are coming from exactly. Which ad groups are generating them? Which target keywords are generating them? Here, as you can see, you can add the campaign section also, and you can also put the columns of ad group or target keyword and analyze it more deeper. Which target keyword, for example, attracting those kind of lower quality phone calls. But the main thing is you should analyze the quality of your phone calls. So that's one way. And another way would be filtering it to more than, let's say, 60 seconds. And if you're receiving phone calls more than 60 seconds, most probably they are high quality phone calls. But even then, you should analyze them, what they're looking for. If you can find certain patterns, for example, they might be looking for irrelevant services. If they're looking for other company names, you should identify those kind of common patterns and you can work on that. For example, if they are looking for other company names and you're receiving those kind of phone calls a lot, that means you should add lots and lots of negative keywords, or you should work on targeting more specific keywords. And those kind of patterns can help you identify certain signals, and you can optimize your campaigns based on that data. So let's say once you have analyzed the quality of the phone calls and you have identified certain patterns, you can find which target keywords are generating those kind of phone calls. As I told, I'm using one template, but you can easily edit this and add target keyword section. And after that, let's say you can filter by target keywords as we've filtered by call length and find why certain keywords are generating more lower quality phone calls or phone calls that are not converting than other type of keywords. And if you're receiving a lot of low quality phone calls and unprofitable phone calls from certain target keywords, you can consider pausing those kind of keywords or limiting their traffic, and that can help you save some budget so you can allocate that budget for other more profitable keywords. But you should really be careful when pausing or limiting their traffic, because those kind of keywords at the same time might be attracting higher quality phone calls as well. So that's why you should analyze deeper and make sure that the keywords you are pausing or limiting their traffic should be unprofitable and they should be attracting lots and lots of low quality phone calls than bringing higher quality phone calls. So that's how you can find unprofitable keywords which are really expensive. So that would be one way. And another way would be by going to the search terms report and analyzing the quality of the traffic. So we're in the search terms report and we're going to scroll down. Let's say the longer the time frame, the better it is. So we're seeing the last 30 days data. But let's say we're going to analyze that for the last 120 days. And we can get more and more data. As you can see, the number of clicks are increased. And from here, you should sort by the number of clicks and find the relevancy of the keywords. If they're relevant, that means you should identify the other areas why your keywords are not profitable. But if most of the target keywords you are using are not relevant, they're including brand terms, they're including irrelevant service names compared to the target keyword you're using, then you can consider changing your strategy. So for example, I'm using target keyword section here. By default, you may not see the target keyword section in the search terms report. So that's why you can go to the column section and add target keywords, and you can see certain target keywords and their search terms, and you can have more idea which kind of search terms specific target keywords are generating. And with that way, you can find certain target keywords might be attracting a lot of irrelevant terms, and you can consider pausing them. And another way would be, as I told, by going to the call details section and find unprofitable target keywords which are wasting a lot of your budget, and they might be generating phone calls, but the phone call quality might be very low. And that's how you can pause those kind of expensive, low quality keywords. So the next thing on our list, there might be certain campaigns that can perform better than the existing campaigns. You can try that approach as well. So let me show you an example. So as you can see, I have several campaigns here, and some of them are different campaign types. For example, in the towing industry, if you have reliable conversion data, and what I mean by reliable conversion data, you are receiving conversions and they're coming mostly from search ads. And if they're coming from search ads and you are tracking phone calls coming from extensions and you are also tracking phone call conversions, let's say somebody's using their mobile device and clicking on a call button and they've came from your search ads, you can track that as a conversion and you have those kind of conversion data. And then you can also explore other options as well, such as Performance Max or Smart Campaigns. And search campaigns can also have different versions. For example, you can use responsive search ads, or you can also use call only ads, and you can explore different options. And some campaigns might perform better than the other, and you can do these kind of tests. And sometimes certain campaigns might perform better than the existing campaigns. But again, as I told, you should have a reliable conversion data and you should have been tracking conversions. And if it's coming from search, that would be even better. The quality of the conversion tracking coming from search campaigns can be high. And the next thing on the list, maybe the bid strategy might be a problem. As you can see, I'm using different bid strategies, but before I also use manual CPC as well. But overall, with towing campaigns, you might use maximize clicks, manual CPC, maximize conversions, and maximize conversions with target CPA. And if you're having higher cost per click, you might consider using maximize clicks and manual CPC. And if you're, let's say, already using maximize clicks and manual CPC and it's not profitable, you can consider switching to maximize conversions or maximize conversions with target CPA. You can put certain target limits. And if you have enough conversion data and certain keywords are performing better than the other and you might have cheaper keywords, you can also consider using maximize conversions with target CPA. And as I told, depending on your location, sometimes cost per clicks might be expensive and you might consider using either manual CPC or maximize clicks, or if the cost per click is fine, or you are already using maximize clicks or manual CPC, you can also consider using maximize conversions with target CPA as well. And the next thing is you might have certain target keywords that might be performing better already, and you might focus more on them and pause or limit the traffic volume of the keywords which are performing poor. So we're going to go to the target keyword section. So we're going to scroll down, and certain target keywords might be already performing good, and you can sort them by their cost per conversion, and certain target keywords might be extremely expensive or unprofitable. And as you can see, there are certain target keywords that are a little bit expensive, but it has 6 clicks and 1 conversion, and it's not statistically significant, or I wouldn't consider that a keyword with enough conversion data, or at least 6 clicks are not enough. I should get at least 10-15 clicks. Then if the cost per conversion is like, let's say $63 cost per conversion in the towing industry, I would consider that as expensive. For now, I would leave it. And let's say you have these kind of keywords which are generating you consistent conversions and the cost per conversion is cheap. You can consider targeting those kind of keywords. Also, let's see if we're going to have more examples. We're going to scroll down. As you can see, we have a lot of keywords which are much cheaper than that. As you can see, also we have keywords with $11 cost per conversion. But the point is your conversion data should be accurate, and if based on accurate conversion data, these numbers are correct, you can focus more on these kind of keywords and pause the keywords which are expensive based on long-term data. And once you've chosen your keywords, the next step, if you haven't added already, you can add more target keywords which are relevant and high quality. So we're going to go to the keyword planner, and we're going to go to tools, and the planning, we're going to go to keyword planner and click on discover new keywords. And we're going to use as an example the keyword of towing. I've chosen this broad keyword because we can have more keyword ideas. Let's say with one keyword idea, we have 401 keyword ideas. And from here, we can choose more higher quality and specific keywords. So I would not choose the keyword towing, of course. I would choose more specific keywords such as tow truck near me, or towing near me, or towing company near me. So the point is, if you haven't added these kind of keywords already, you can add these kind of keywords. And also, if these kind of keywords aren't expensive and you have been targeting them already, and if they are not attracting unprofitable keywords, you can add these kind of keywords and expand your list of target keywords with these kind of keywords as well. But the point is, you should add more and more of these kind of high quality, highly relevant keywords. Let's say they are mostly generic, and you can also use location specific keywords such as, let's say your target location is Tampa, and you can say towing in Tampa, or a specific city name. And that's how you can add more and more higher quality specific keywords as well. And the next thing on our list, you should focus on call focused headlines and descriptions. So we're going to go to the campaigns, and we're going to go to ads. So we're in the ads section, and we're going to see one of our ads. So this is our example ad, and let's say our target keyword was 24/7 towing services. And if you're going to include similar types of headlines and descriptions as you're using as your target keyword, then your relevancy can go higher. And let's say if you're using roadside assistance as a target keyword and you are talking about towing services in your headlines and descriptions, that might have lower relevancy. And also, you don't have to pin headlines. It is just an example here. But overall, that's how you can improve the relevancy of your ads. And let's say you have a target keyword, and your target keywords with their ad copies should have relevant headlines and description. And that's how you can improve the relevancy of your ads. And your call to actions should urge them to call to your business if they want fast solutions. So as an example, that can be contact now, call us now, or you can say we're available, call us now to get fast reply, something like that. The call to action should be to urge them to contact your business as soon as possible. And you can structure your ad copies in a way that can be relevant to your target keywords, and you can have several keyword groups with that way, and you can create your ad copies for those several ad groups and make them relevant to your target keywords. So guys, these are some of the ways of improving your call quality and to get more higher quality phone calls. And again, if you guys want to know how I doubled the number of phone calls using 2 effective strategies in Google Ads, you can click the link in the description below, and I'll send you the video of how I did that for free. Or if you guys want my help to generate phone calls for your towing business, you can also apply to work with me by clicking the link in the description below, and I can help you manage your Google Ads campaigns at an affordable rate. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video, and see you guys in my other videos.